Ladies, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about my first of 3 ranked college basketball ranked games tonight. First one to start here is number 4 Florida beating number 15, or number 4 Duke beating number 15 Florida, 67-66 reaction in the SEC challenge. Sorry, just have to say SEC when I hear SEC. But yeah, Duke gets the win, 67-66. Phenomenal ball game here in the second half. Florida played like complete shit in the first half. They couldn't make a shot to save their life. Their only sort of offense was really Thomas Hall in the first half. He had a monster game with 24 points. Buggy Flynn come on in the final few minutes there. He did have that bad turnover there where they should have called a timeout, set something up. I would have just gave the ball to Thomas Hall and try and do something. Alex Condon played better in the second half. And really felt like Florida's best sort of offense when they weren't making a three from time to time was kind of Buggy Flynn in the final few minutes and getting a miss, having a miss, and the offensive rebound. But yeah, that was kind of Florida's best sort of offense. But it was a crazy game, man. Isaiah Evans hit the three-pointer to win the ball game. Which he had made a 3 the whole game. I believe up until then he was 0 for 7, if I want to say. But he hits the game-winning three-pointer. But don't want to miss this. He had 5 blocks. Very active defensively was Isaiah Evans. He had 5 blocks, hit the game-winning three-pointer. But this was a tough loss though for Florida, man. They showed fight. They were down 15. It could have become a disaster. Playing at Cameron Indoor. Didn't let it become a disaster. They even took a 66-64 lead with a Buggy Flynn three-pointer, but they left Isaiah Evans open, and you can't leave him open too many times because he's going to make one eventually, and he hit one when it hurt him the most. You got to make plays late. Duke made one more play, was that three-pointer, or 2 more plays, that three-pointer, and then they forced a turnover. Duke ran a middle 2-man game between Cameron Boozer and Isaiah Evans, utilizing Boozer as the ball handler. Both defenders, they stayed with Boozer. He makes a simple pass to Evans for the three-pointer, the game winner. Duke is a very good team, is a very good basketball team. Cam Boozer's unreal. He was great again, 29 points. He played better in the first half. He didn't play as great in the second half, but he had the nice. He had a huge three-pointer and then that simple pass to Evans, but. If Florida, if they can get a little bit better behind the arc, they can be dangerous because it's not like they got blown out. It could have been a blowout. They could have gave up, could have quit, said, "Fuck this, we quit." But they didn't. It's a tough loss, but definitely encouraging to see them battle back from 15 down in one of the most hostile environments in college basketball. Florida, they just need their guards to play better. Buggy Flynn played better in the second half. At least he did something and played better in the second half. The turnover's on him, but they should have set something up. Xavier Lee, this guy, man. He was very good at Princeton, but the SEC, it just means more, buddy. It just means more. Looked like shit tonight, but we'll talk more about that when I do. But so easy to see Thomas Hall being a good NBA player. I don't want to see him get overlooked because of his age and upside, and he'll have some sort of Christian Brown trajectory as a late first, early second round pick. This guy's going to be good, man. He was absolutely phenomenal tonight, and really the reason Florida was not getting blown out in the first half. But shout out to Todd Golden as well. You realize at half, Alex Condon needs to touch the ball. He started touching the ball, especially with the guards not being super reliable for the most part, until the final few minutes with Buggy Flynn. But they finally started getting Alex Condon touching the basketball. But yeah, I think this is one of the best games so far this season. But before that, I want to talk about Cam Boozer, 29 points, 6 rebounds, 10 of 21 from the field, 1 steal. Great game. He didn't really do much in the second half. He doesn't suck just because he had a bad second half. Him and Thomas Hall were balled out tonight. He had a bad second half, but he had a clutch 3 and made the pass to Evans right there. Both defenders went to him. Tells how good he is when both defenders just stayed with him. So fantastic game from Cameron Boozer. one of the best players in college basketball. So talented for a freshman. But Isaiah Evans built for the moment, though, with that three-pointer. He was 0 for 7 until that, but he's too good of a shooter to leave open for that long. Gators forced somebody other than Boozer to beat them, and that's exactly what happened. It's only 3. Yeah, you can say, oh, it's only 3 made. Well, it's the one that won the game. But they forced someone other than Boozer to beat them. Exactly what happened. I don't know why teams play to give up the 3. Like, yeah, you're only down 1 and you have a shot to win, but you have to get a shot up too. They couldn't get a damn shot up. Their last 2 possessions couldn't get a shot up. But Isaiah Evans just had the most blocks in the game by a Duke guard. Yeah, he had 13 points, but he had 5 blocks. He was 5 of 14, but he found a way to impact the game besides just being a shooter. But that might have been one of the best games so far this season. So far, all things considered, Duke is such a tough team to be on both ends. Like, they're strong, disciplined, deep. Cam playing this guy versus an elite front court definitely moves me, even though I'm already been moved by Cam Boozer. But their lack of elite guard play offensively isn't ideal and could be a long-term concern. But give it time for Caden and Co. to get better. I think a strong win in Cameron Indoor. And yeah, they missed a goaltend there early in the game. I guess it's an impact. Either way, I can't see another team this year coming this close to snatching a win at Cameron Indoor. Maybe Louisville. Florida finally showed me the team they were advertised to be all offseason. That second half. First half was just bad. Second half, they played a lot better. But great. It was a great game. But Florida not even getting a shot up their last 2 possessions kind of ruined it. They had a timeout too. I hated letting Boogie keep going and force it through a double team when it's not going to happen. But Duke's elite guard play might not matter. We'll just have to see going down the road with this Duke team, because their guards are kind of underwhelming. Excuse me. But yeah, let's go over the other stats. No, did I go over everything? Hold on. I have to look here. I think I went over everything. Or just Florida. Also, Florida's resilience, not something we're strangers to at all. Especially after last year. But obviously their guards aren't the same from last year. It was a valiant effort. They didn't turn it over. Didn't like that they had a timeout and let Boogie Flynn force into a double team and turn it over. But in the second half, UF found what they need, what their identity to be. Play through Hall and Condon. Play aggressive and let the guards be the X factors, not your focal point. Take the pressure off, so when you least expect it, you get a Boogie Flynn last 5-minute stretch and propels you to a win, or at least close to it. I mean, sure, that goaltending earlier wasn't called. That's 2 points, but you never know if it's going to be close. They should have reviewed it, but they didn't. And it was a 4-point swing, but I guess it does matter, and you still took the lead by 2, so maybe don't leave a 3-point shooter wide open. I know it's Cam Boozer. You don't want him to attack the rim, but don't leave the 3-point line wide open either. But yeah, let's go over the stat sheet. Really, all I have to say. Alex Condon, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Thomas Hall, 24 points, 6 rebounds, 9 of 15 from the field. He hit 2 threes. Chinyalu, 4 points, 14 rebounds. Boogie Flynn, 16 points, 3 steals, 4 turnovers, 7 of 16. Xavier Lee, this guy's been so disappointing, man. 4 points, 1 of 10 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3. I thought after that Providence game he could get his confidence. Maybe he's getting his confidence back. Tonight, nope. Back to the same old, 4 points. Han Longton ran about 15 minutes of cardio with 0 points, 2 rebounds, 2 turnovers. And Urban Cha-Cha, or Klavchar, Cha-Cha, how the fuck you say his name, 6 points. 2 threes, with 2-9 from the field, 2-7 from 3. How is Xavier Lee this bad, man? Like, there's no way he's got this bad since Princeton. Xavier Lee, 1 of 10, dude. He's shooting 19% from 3. Like, Boogie Flynn, at least he's okay. Xavier Lee's just, besides that one game with Providence, he has shown nothing. If he was at least decent, they could have won this ball game. But I don't think he's ready for this level of play, man. He hasn't looked good this season. He's nowhere close. He was nowhere close to the hoop today. He hit 1 3, but that was it. For Duke, Cam Boozer, 29 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 10 of 20 with the field, hit 3 of his 9 threes. Patrick Ngongba, 11 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 5 blocks. What a game from Patrick Ngongba. Hit 2 of his 3 threes. Nicholas Kamina, 0 points, 2 rebounds. Isaiah Evans, 13 points, 5 blocks. 5 of 14, hit 1 3, but the big one to win it. Foster, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 7. What a game from Blake Brown off the bench. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 2 steals and a block, 3 of 4 from the field. He's a good player off the bench. Dame Sarr, he ran about 17 minutes of cardio. Caden Boozer, 2 points, 2 assists, made his 1 shot. And Darren Harris, 3 rebounds and a steal. So Duke improves to 9-0. Florida drops to 5-3. Duke had 36 points in the first half, 31 in the second half. Florida had 24 in the first half, 42 in the second half. Played a lot better. Let's go over the team stats and I'm out. Duke had shot 44 from the field, 26 from 3, 7 of 26, 10 of 16 from the free throw line. Free throws. They're free. They don't cost you any money. 30 rebounds, 11 offensive, 19 defensive, 13 assists, 11 blocks, 7 steals, 12 turnovers. 13 assists, 11 blocks, 7 steals, 12 turnovers, 30 points paint, 14 fouls. For Florida, 37 from the field, 25 from 3, 7 of 28, 17, 38. 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Free throws. Lost by 1 and 3 missed free throws. 38 boards, 15 offensive, 23 defensive rebounds. Really dominated the offensive glass. 4 assists, 2 blocks, 7 steals, 12 turnovers. 32 in the paint, 16 fouls. But yeah, Duke wins 67-66. Florida's next game against UConn next week. And then Duke's next game against Michigan State. That's going to be a great one. That's all to say here. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.